It was 124 years ago, under the leadership of Emperor Minilik II, Ethiopia defeated the Italian army in the northern Mekelle, Adwa. Africa have a special program on the matter. On the first day of March 124 years ago, traditional warriors, farmers and pastorates, as well as women defeated a well-armed Italian in the northern town of Adwa. The outcome of the battle ensured Ethiopian independence, making it the only African country never to be colonized. Adwa turned Ethiopia into a symbol of freedom for black people globally. It also led a change of a government in Italy. The first shutdown occurred at Ambagile on the 7th December 1895, where a relatively smaller Italian army was wiped out. The second encounter was at Mekelle, where the Italians were stationed behind a strong front. The Ethiopians surrounded the Italians for 2 weeks and, upon Emperor Staitu advice, cut off their water supply. The Italian commander agreed to surrender if it would allow to leave with their firearms. Minilik agreed and leave them unharmed. After 2 weeks of inactivity, General Bartani decided to advance for a surprise attack. It was on the 1st March 1896, or according to the Ethiopian calendar, Yekatit 23, 1888, the day of St. George. The priestess carried out a tabot that is a replica of an Ark of Covenant, a religious icon in Ethiopia, at the battlefield. The 20,000 Italian and Italian native troop who advanced in 3-column fought bravely with their cannons and machine guns before facing a defeat in Ethiopia. One of the key leaders of the Ethiopian force was Emperor Staitu, wife of Emperor Minilik. A fearless, strong and brilliant administrator, she led 6,000 war in front and employed traditional music and war chants that motivate the fighters' spirit and the warriors. The Adwa victory led to a change in government of Italy. Due to a political protest and the fail of its colony policy, Prime Minister Francisco resigned. Negotiation between the two countries resulted in Addis Ababa Treaty. One of the key components was the unconditional acceptance of Ethiopian independence and sovereignty. News of the African victory spread out the world. Adwa turned Ethiopia into a symbol of redemption and freedom for black people. Many drew inspiration from African victory. The first Afro-Brazilian newspaper was named Omililika, publishing a pride in black identity and African connection with prominent women writers in 1915 and 1916. Adwa connected black people with African ancient glory and future hope. The green, yellow and red Ethiopian flag was adopted by several African countries after colonial liberation, and universal national anthem was created for black people. Adwa still stands as a witness to what ordinary Africans can do when they come together as farmers, pastorates, women and rural people, workers and artists. They are able to score decisive victory against the global colonialist forces. Today, hundreds of thousands of people gathered at Minilik Square in the central Addis Ababa, Ethiopia capital, in the annual celebration of the country's national Adwa Victory Day. This is for today. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also subscribe our YouTube channel, African Renaissance Television Service, on YouTube. I'm your host, Bethlehem Baran. Till next week.